I was afraid of being judged, of being rejected completely. Join me as I take on the challenge of overcoming my own self-doubt and unlocking my true potential. Let's see how far I can go. You know, there is something called self-doubt. You may have already heard about it. It's just basic thing. It's that nagging voice in the back of our mind that tells us, oh, we're not good enough, that we're not capable of achieving our dreams. It's the feeling that holds us back from taking risks. You know that, probably. Well, from pursuing our passions and from realizing our true potential. But today, I want to talk about how we can overcome that self-doubt and unlock that incredible potential that lies within us. Number one, fear of failure. It's one of the most common manifestations of self-doubt. We're afraid to take that leap to try something new because we're terrified of not succeeding. We're afraid of what others will think, of being judged or being seen as a failure. What others will think. Bro, but the truth is, failure is an inevitable part of growth and progress. Every successful person has experienced failure at some point in their journey. You already know it. Comparison to others is another major culprit when it comes to self-doubt. We look at others who seem to be doing better than us, who are achieving more than us, and we start to wonder why we are not good enough. You see what's happening here? We start to compare our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reels. And we feel like we just know it measuring up. But the truth is, everyone is fighting their own battles. Everyone has their own struggles. We need to stop comparing ourselves to others and start focusing on our own journey. And another common feeling that self-doubt can evoke is a sense that we are not just good enough. We feel like we're not talented enough, smart enough, or experienced enough to achieve our goals. I mean, really? We feel like we're just pretending to be something we're not. And the sooner or later, everyone will discover our inadequacies, our weaknesses, our real self. But the truth is, nobody is born with all the skills and knowledge they need to succeed. No one. We all have to learn, we all have to grow, and we all have to start somewhere. So how do we overcome this self-doubt and unlock our true potential? How do we do that? Please, someone enlighten me. Well, one strategy is to use positive affirmations. You may have already heard in a book called Secret, a lot of other gurus, I speak about it also. We need to start telling ourselves that we are capable. Well, it's just not about like repeating good words to ourselves, right? It's also about believing in it. And when we speak about affirmation, we just let it go. We try to write it down, and anyhow, just try to speak in front of a mirror or something. But the main important is just belief system. So you gotta create your another identity that believes in that self that you're actually trying to be. And we are strong, that we are deserving of success. We need to start believing in ourselves even when nobody else does. Oh my God. Another strategy is to set achievable goals for ourselves. Alright, sometimes we just give ourselves really big goals that are next to impossible to achieve where we want to be. So instead, we just give ourselves those goals that we can actually achieve, like achievable, something realistic, ideal to our situation. So we need to break down our big goals into smaller, manageable tasks and then take consistent action towards achieving them. We need to celebrate our small wins and use them as motivation to keep pushing forward. And that's the whole point of setting achievable goals, so that you can stack enough successes for yourself so you can actually grow. We can also seek support from friends or mentors who believe in us or in our abilities. Well, friends are supposed to do that. If they don't do that, probably you gotta get rid of those friends. We need to surround ourselves with people who will encourage us, who will motivate us, and who will push us to be our best selves. Something basic you may have already heard again, but makes sense completely. So finally, we need to be kind to ourselves. And that's the big one. We need to stop beating ourselves up over our mistakes. I've seen that with myself. I've seen a lot of people doing that also. And what they do after making a mistake, they just beat themselves completely. They're like, I'm shit, I'm doing this and that, blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, you are not, man. No one has figured it out at the first point. And instead of doing that, I want you to start seeing them as opportunities, like all these failures, for growth and learning. We need to start practicing self-compassion and treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. And when I say that, it doesn't mean you gotta be weak to yourself. You gotta start treating yourself like a girl or like a baby. No, still have some standards for yourself, but don't be super hard on yourself that you just, beat yourself completely down, or shatter yourself, and so that you won't be even ready for the next thing. No, you just gotta encourage yourself. So I want to share a personal story that illustrates the power of overcoming self-doubt. If you can scroll back, I haven't deleted any video on my YouTube channel also. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was terrified. I was afraid of being judged completely. I would just, in my living room, I would put one plant here, one here, just to make myself roll over, I'm surrounded by something. Oh man, that was just terrifying, I'm telling you. I was afraid of being judged, of being rejected completely. Well, being seen as a failure also, because my friends or someone who knows me, they would look me at or watch my face at YouTube, and they would just make fun of me. And those were the things that I was just, being completely within myself. I was just completely self-doubting, I would say. Well, I didn't let that fear hold me back. It's been over a year now, I think more than that, and we have over 300 videos or 200 videos on the channel. I don't know numbers to be exact, but I kept creating. I kept pushing forward, and I kept believing in myself. And slowly but surely, my channel started to grow. Now we're slowly growing, slowly getting some reach, getting to go in front of more and more people, and we're also making money from it. Well, I want to inspire you to take action, right? This is what I want to do. That's the whole motive of this video, to overcome your own self-doubt and to unlock your true potential. I want to show you that it's possible, and that you are capable, and that you're strong. To sum it up, right, I just want to tell you, man, overcoming self-doubt is essential for unlocking our true potential, and that's important. You need to understand that. It requires us to face our fears, to challenge our negative thoughts, and to believe in ourselves. It requires us to take action, to be consistent, and to stay committed to our goals. Well, if you're struggling with self-doubt, I want to encourage you. I want to say, man, hey, please don't be discouraged. Keep pushing yourself up, have some good standards for yourself, and keep going. I'm rooting from distance for you guys. Let me know in the comments below, what are your stories. Let's support each other, let's motivate each other, and that's what I want to do. Let's overcome self-doubt together. And if you want to learn more about personal growth and motivation, please subscribe to this channel, Miki Farmer, and I will see you in next video. Till then, see ya, Miki Farmer.